used glue, so I had to individually fold each petal. I had to individually fold each petal and glue. I glued each pair of petals to a different pair of petals. See, because it's bent. Each two petals are really one bent petal. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And there should be 5 on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3. No, there's only 8 of them. You see, there's only 8 of them. 8 pairs of petals. Okay. Also, to go along with this one, I made a bunch of leaves. Tell me if you can hear it. Next up, I have this very folded up piece of paper. And from different directions that it faces, it looks like it's like a different kind of shape to me. So, for example, from this angle, it kind of looks like a puppy or like a dog to me. Like it kind of looks like that is the ear. And then maybe there's an eye in there. And then this is like a snout. And then this is kind of like a flat nose. And, it's a mouth. And then when you flip it this way, it kind of looks like a mountain. Like you're going up some mountains. You see what I'm saying? Like mountain peaks. And then when you flip it this way, I don't know, actually maybe this way looks like also like a puppy because of this ear, the ear that hangs down. I'm healing from a little slice that I had. It's okay. And I thought that like this, it kind of looks like an iceberg. And just like that, we're back to, this is the way, yes. So this reminded me of the puppy, or like a dog. And then this was kind of like where is it? Was it like this that looks like an iceberg? Maybe. But like this reminded me of a sailboat. Could you imagine being on a sailboat? It would be so much rocking back and forth. Okay, so I just put so much glue in there to bond together all of the folds on the other side, and my goal was to fold it so that the other side wouldn't have any fold in it at all. So yeah, that was this one. And I made this yesterday while I was on the phone, and it's supposed to be the shape of a shark. A shark. Could you imagine the shark swimming? It kind of reminded me of a swordfish. A swordfish. Oh. Yes. So, yeah, it was a quick origami project, and the points are so sharp. It's the most satisfying part. This is a tail, and then this is the lower or back fin, and this is the mouth. Yeah, I guess I can sort of see it. Yeah, that's the back of it. Well, and I'm not sure how the color is appearing on the camera. But to me, it kind of it's like looking more gray on the camera, but it is like a greenish gray, but it's like a gray piece of origami paper, and yeah. Okay. Underwater bubble sounds. Next up is I have this pouch full of bookmarks. Bookmarks. I have a bookmark pouch. So first is this peacock. This peacock bookmark, and it says, "This book belongs to yeah." I like that it's serrated. The top of it is serrated from where it was ripped off from. So yeah, you can see the whole big tail, and definitely this eye that's in the feather, and also the head of the bird. Okay, that's the first bookmark. Okay, this one says, "A century of excellence and leadership in nursing service to the community of Hartford and the world beyond. Hartford Hospital School of Nursing, 1877 to 1976. And then this is a sculpture by Lloyd Glasson. Might have mispronounced that. It's okay. What's next? Okay, then there's book depository, bookdepository.com. A new perspective on things. to swap books. And it says, yeah, so there's a QR code on the back. It says book lovers, book lovers, book lovers. And there's a rocket ship with a heart around books, a book, a book. Okay, this one says complimentary bookmark. Complimentary bookmark. Seen yet? Seen yet? Liszyken? I don't know how to pronounce it. Final answer, marcador de libros. Then complimentary bookmark. Seen yet? Liszyken? Not sure. Yeah. It's very minimalist. So that was the fourth one. And let's see if I can come up with a fifth one. Oh, of course. There's this one. So says a hand crocheted bookmark. This is a hand crocheted bookmark, and on one end there's a leaf, and then on the other end there's a flower. There's the flower bloom, the flower bloom. Yeah. It's very well made, I can see. So, yes. But, yeah. I don't know, if I was like a goat or something, then I could eat the flower petals. Who's really eating the most flower petals? Probably a goat, probably. So those were 5 bookmarks. And next I have some illustrations. I have some artwork that I recently made. So yeah. This one is like a landscape. And there's like an erupting volcano. I was really struggling with the gravity of the cloud, you know? Like while I was painting, it was kind of like where I feel like some painters just innately can place exactly where the gravity is pulling on it, but I could only try my best, and yeah, that was the main focus for me, was to just, like, I spent the most amount of time just like on here, like gradually trying to get it to be exact. Yeah, I could probably still do it, but all the colors are gone that I made for it, so. that was that one. And the second one is this. And so I was trying to draw like a sort of portal down into this like lake. So I didn't really it's kind of sloppy. Like again, I could kind of like work better on this back here, this shadow back here. I was just like, I finished it maybe too quickly because I was doing other things. But that's supposed to be like kind of like a shadow in the background. And but yeah, this is where the lake is, and then there's some trees, and I did like a portal, kind of like a beam going down into this lake. Yeah, it's another landscape. I have a third landscape that I need to get out of the envelope. I need to get it out of my painting envelope. Okay. And so I have an envelope full of these paintings. Here, I'll pick out the other landscape one that I did. If I can find it. So, okay, maybe it's this one. No, it's not that one. Maybe. Here we go. Let's get it out. Let's get it out. Okay. This one is it's like a scene from like, I mean, that appeared to be kind of like a vehicle, some sort of vehicle to me. Yeah, I was just kind of playing with the idea of light, you know? I was going for like some windy clouds or something else. Something that's going with the wind or against the wind. And yeah, I was kind of going for like motion, you know, like motion from the top. Motion from the top. Yeah. I remember now. I was going for the idea, I was reminded of the neutral zone, you know, like this neutral safe zone between the trenches. So you see the yellow trench there, the yellow trench here. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that was part of the inspiration.